Hi from Baldy. Today I'm in the Albert farm that we're in, and I'm going to do a little bit of welding to my Cortina Mark 5, which I formerly call Olivia. I've had it about 2 years. That's been off the road for about 3 or 4 years previous to that. It has been in a film with Sheldon Smith in it called You Only Ignore Me. The More You Ignore Me, sorry. Basically, that was used in a short scene as a taxi with an old lady in the back. She currently needed to pee. She wet herself all over my back seat of my car. Got out of the car, got to a bus stop, keeled over dead. So that is the claim of fame that this old girl's been in. It's a 1981 Cortina it is. I have to get the bloody things right then. I've got a few cars I remember. I did give it a service on the brakes, new pads, new shoes, new rear wheel cylinders, brake pipes, etc. Last year. Just get it roadworthy, put a new cam belt on there, water pump, etc. Spark plugs, plugs, and like. I used it a couple of times. Yeah, quite like it. It's not a bad little car. It's actually for 1.6. It's actually a very nippy car, as you'll find my mate Baldy. He'll confirm that he'll sort of whoop his ass on his yellow 2-litre Capri for some reason. We don't know why. It is a 165 block, so it's not been tuned or nothing. But don't know. Never mind. I'm joined in the house today by Baldy in Denial, who, as per usual, sitting on his rear end doing sweet FA with Flint. Somewhere in the house we've got Freddie, but he's buggered off like he usually does for his strolls, putting his scent up around the whole farm and marking his territory. So what we'll do today is, well, first of all, I've done quite a lot of the welding. The other side has all been done, so you did miss all that. I've only just started doing YouTube, as we know. So what I've done, I've put a new inner wing top on here. It was all rotted out really bad. Done a bit of welding down the bottom, bit of chassis work underneath, and I've been doing the scuttle area, which you can see here. Which I have to cut out to do a couple of the layers below. So I've got as far as all the top wings done and etc, etc. I've got down to the front, which I'll do off. I'll try and do a corner of the car at a time, sort of thing. So I'll only work in this area. So my job today, or to do while I've got a bit of time, is fill this hole with the original bit that come out of it. Don't worry about that bit of rot there. I'll get that fitted back in the car, and I'll cut that piece out and put a bit in when it's more sturdy. So what I've got to do is I'm going to grind down the edge with a flap disc of the mating surface going to be welded to on the scuttle panel. I don't want to take too much paint off because I don't want to paint the car yet or whatever. So I'll just do a bit of filling for now. We'll get it in and just do a bit of spray can job. So we're going to grind this area here as well. It should all go back in there well. I only cut it out with a 1mm disc, so it should be all pretty good for that. Right, I'll get started. I don't know what the other Baldy's doing down in his way, but I'm sure he'll be about doing a little video or something soon. So there you go. This is our temporary made video stand. It's meant to hold push bikes, but it actually seems quite work well for this. I've got my safety goggles on, as people can see. You know what I mean? You've got to think about health and safety first when doing this sort of stuff. Don't get people getting no bits of metal in their eye, which I've had to do down the hospital a few times. I might do this video all in one, or pause it, or if I have to, do it in short ones and see if Baldy can make the old videos together. So here goes the first bit. Is what I'm going to do, just look at it. There we go, that's that noisy bit done. Here's the panel edges all cleaned up around the edges. Just enough. I'm not too worried about this yet. This is all going to come off this paint, and well, as you can see, it's clearly had another respray underneath it before, so this will all come back to bare metal, and we'll worry about that later. All the edges all been cleaned up. So right, next step is to get this bit fit inside. Right, so now what I'm going to do is try and get this to sit in there nicely. Obviously when we're welding this in, we've got to be very, very slowly, because obviously the heat will warp things, and we don't want to do that really. It's a pain in the rear later. So let's see, this is a bit fiddly. It does fit in there. I've had it sort of in there before. I always like to try and leave a slight gap between where my panel's just up, so it's always got